I feel as though there's not a ton of activism on campus going on, and the bits that I've been exposed to have really intrigued me, and I'm interested as to how that the few mobilizers on campus have been interested in kind of expanding outwards into the city and city movements, and what it's like outside of a campus setting. So,
like, I've never been part of like an activist movement before. Like, this is my first time, so I figured like this would be an awesome way to start it. And like Naomi Klein was on campus today, and like her whole message was like, get out there and like do something if you want to. So like I felt like this went really well with like what she said today. So why not?
Our event that Moore sponsored was today. It was the Bank of America event. So that actually went really well. We had about 80 people, 85 people inside Bank of America, and we were able to secure at least a beginning of our demands, or a beginning of the process of figuring out how to meet our demands.
It's hard to know what you can do about a problem as big as the banks, or the bank's practices, but something just as simple as getting a bunch of people together, going there and holding some chants and putting out your message can actually be a somewhat powerful way, I guess, I think so. Instead of just being like, well, this sucks, the bank's screwing everyone over.
This is a really cool opportunity for WashU students in particular to engage with the St. Louis community a little bit, because we're very focused in our bubble, and we're in this city, and we are purchasing customers of these companies in this city, and for a lot of people don't know that St. Louis is a hub of a lot of corporations that do some not so awesome things.
I'm a liquid gas customer, and I had no idea. I just think liquid gas, cool, St. Louis Gas Company. I had no idea any of the underlying issues that they're processing, or the LGBT policies of the company. Didn't know about that. This has all been a very great learning experience for me, I guess.
I'm really excited about the settlement itself, the bonding opportunity and the knowledge sharing opportunity, and learning how a settlement like this operates. That's something I want to understand. So that's one of my personal goals for this week is to learn about the settlement process.
Actively come see sort of what's happening, not just in the St. Louis community, but in the WashU interaction with St. Louis community. I think the most interesting thing I saw being out here is that just how out of the people who are here at this final night wrap-up meeting, the number, there were more people here earlier today from what I understand, but of the people who were here, it was amazing to me how many of them were WashU students and how many WashU students I saw here.
I think, like I said, it's about creating an economy that works for all people. It's about pointing out these corporate criminals and saying, hey, you are the barrier to reform. We may be a number of disparate and diverse organizations that work on everything from jobs and social justice to anti-war and the peace movement. But the thing that's blocking reform on all fronts are giant corporations continuing to profit off the backs of the American people. And that's what we want to stop. That's where we want to begin to see something new.
I'm here because there's a lot of ways in which we can improve American society at the economic level, at the social level, at the interpersonal level. And I think this is a crowd where people are coming together to say, what can we do? How can we live out our ideals?